Alley-oop. What?
Pretty sure I found a big school of joys, but I lost them.
In the river here?
Yeah.
That's alright. Tide's running out, I go that way. Oh, beautiful. Because one of the biggest dewies I ever caught is just here.
So I was coming and I was flicking. And then I had a look and the arches were literally a third the size of the screen.
Alright. You getting any?
I got one up there off a pole, and then there was that big school of Taylor where I assumed it was a dewie.
There was. Oh, okay. So what do you want to do?
Oh, I don't know. Some dude out there on the bank fishing. Hey, Roger. G'day, mate.
Well,
there is heaps of like there's sort of perchy marks up there, right in the middle.
Is there?
So it must be bream.
I'll go up there and we'll start at the top and have a look. Yeah, all those little dots. That's them. Doesn't the sonar make a big difference compared to the colour?
But it was crazy when I was coming through before.
You had the arches.
There was a bit of a cloud and there was just 3 massive arches.
Yeah, well, that's the juice.
They would have taken the whole screen, the 3 of them.
Yeah, look at that little cluster of them there.
Sort of a, you know, I should sort myself out at the boat ramp, put all the rods out. So when the water aren't ready.
Look at the size of the vibe. That little flathead.
I don't want him to shake himself off.
He ain't going to shake himself off, mate. There's a treble in both ends. It didn't take long. It was a true winter bite though. I just chucked the vibe in and just kept feeding the bail arm open. Oh no, oh yeah, little flathead. Well, hopefully we'll go through these little buggers and then come in some decent fish. Hey mate. Slimy little fella today. Some 7. Saddle. Look, it'll be better for both of us if you just behave yourself. Oh, slap my camera, why don't you? Oh, it felt like a really big fish when it hit. I think it's just another flathead. Oh no. Yeah, another flathead. Whoa, where's the blade? Top of his head. I spent all that time setting the other rod up. That was been very, get in the boat, very next cast. So with this one again. Better size, bloody. Hey, come on. Don't get that gill raker away. Hey.
Strike pro?
Yep.
It's funny how like a lot of people that watch your videos know what you use.
Yeah.
And they'll answer your questions for you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
What law is that? And someone is like, oh,
It's a whatever.
eco gear blade or whatever.
The Strike Pros just, you have your go-to things, and with the Strike Pros they just work for me, so it's very hard not to throw them out, like especially like we just got on the water middle of winter, full moon week, so I put your little go-to on. That is different. What is it? Seen an arch and then bang, straight onto it. Well, that was good. More flathead. More flathead. Well, I just think if we keep going through flathead, we're eventually going to get something else. I know one thing though, they're pretty aggro, the old flathead. They're not. It's not just on a finesse bite. It's been a real crack and pop and bang. flathead poo all over my hair. There was fish coming up on that sounder just then though, so hopefully there's more than just him. You might want to swing around and drive to that pole.
Getting skull drag, whatever it is.
Another flathead. Big vibe for the flatties, eh? Yeah, you got clear a bit of static here, but there was fish marks in that channel. As soon as he goes past, swing in a little bit. Look at on both. That's a school. Oh, I missed him. Yep, it's got him going. I was going to say you can sort of manipulate the fairies by going this side and then that side. Another one? Fish? It's funny how, yeah, just mowed us across a little bit more. We were seeing them on the sounder here. Yeah. We drove through a whole this school, fished all the way back. Go that way, mate. Sorry, man. Come here, buddy. Oh no, little bream. Well, there you go. That school that we. Oh, look at it. There was about 4 underneath him. There's still a. Yeah, little tiny bream, but in among, you got to remember, Jews and things eat these little fish. So that's my tip for when to go Jew fishing. When you catch like 4 or 5 of them and little whiting and shit like that in a row, go to your Jew line. But yeah, there's hundreds. Like we just got half dozen flathead coming from the bridge down, and you couldn't, not one single bream. And then we drove through this school coming up. Now if you finally hit it, it's bream, full on, just little ones. And then the timing of those 2 fairies worked out really good. Oh, that hit on the drop. Yeah, he split me. If this was a really big school of bream, I'd be inclined to put the anchor down quickly, hit an area and then roll down a bit more. We found them. They're just hundreds of fish here. Taylor. Oh, I'm winding your crank crab up. I don't want to fish with that thing while there's Taylor around. Dropped him.
On the blade?
Yeah. I reckon I drop 4 or 5 fish a day every time we put a GoPro on, because I get sick of filming because it's the same thing over and over, and then you get a good hook up. Oh. No, I got little Taylor now. Good, go away. Do not eat my blade. It feels like a better fish. It's a dog in it. Maybe a little bream. That's the trouble, we go somewhere else, but it's just so relaxing to fish like this. Oh, now he's waking up. I don't know what it is.
Like a little trevally.
Yeah. Oh, a big whiting, little trevally, a little bream. Little bream. You don't want to give up. Come here, buddy.
First fish of the day, really.
Poor old fella's got it in his eyeball. Oh no. No, he's got one eye missing, that's all.
We went too close to the edge, I might swing us back out in the mud.
Yeah, that was coming down the drop off. Let this one go. They're the ones we want. You can get a bag of them for the day, be fun. It's hard not to take the blade off, isn't it? It's just harvesting. A tiny fish though. Oh look, 1, 2, 3 Taylor chasing that bream. Oh, it's a due day. Some stage today. We're getting more just in the middle, man. I'm just surprised. This has got to be a Taylor. Oh no, another little bream. Where's your big buddies? No, I think it's another big flathead. Feels alright. Oh no, it's a good fish. Well, I seen that one on the sounder. I was working the drop off, looked down on the sounder in the middle of the channel and thought, I'll cast backwards. He's alright, whatever he is. Eh? I thought you weren't allowed to do that. Yeah. Gotta get my drone going one day. Oh, you little bream. A nice bream. Oh, I've seen that fella. They're in the middle. They're out in the middle. It makes sense though. Look, that's about 3 foot down. You can see them. So they're not going to be anywhere under 4 foot. Geez, they're dogging it though. Look, little bream, you don't want to give up. What are you, mate? But 2 inches bigger than you, and it'd be fun. Come on. I'm not worrying about the hookups today because it just takes so long between, like the retrieves are so long. But he's got really sharp teeth. See that? So that means that they're feeding on the mud. So. Now, see what I mean?
As soon as I put that string tooth on.
Yep. Yep. Well, I had 3, 4 fish on Roger. And I was going, are you juicing your lures up? And he goes, no. Where'd you put it?
It's in the Z-Man container.
He goes, no. I said, I've been putting this on quite a bit. So he just juiced his lure up, cast out the middle of the channel, and he's on. Another little drag runner. It's all out wide, eh? Last full moon we were fishing the drop off edge, but this is more middle of the canal or channel. Yep, nice. Turn that camera off, same retrieve. The retrieves are so slow that I can't be bothered filming them, and then every time I turn the camera off we're onto a fish. Luckily he's only a little runt. It's only little. That took a long time to get that fish though. Little tiny bream. I've seen the blob come through. It must have been just a whole bunch of these guys. Couldn't resist it. We're just idling up. There's too many fish on the sounder, so I stopped for a sec. Doesn't feel flush, huh? But that's what it looked like. It just looked like hundreds of little bream. It's amazing how you see them on the sounder in the winter and there they are, yeah. Here, little bream. Watch that pole you're going to come in. It must be just stuck there because as soon as I pulled up, or as soon as I was driving through that bit there, all I could see was lumps. Stuck in little fella. This pole's been good to me over the years. What's he doing? Digging up rocks. And have a little touch. There's another one. Just see the school down there, eh? Better fish. Oh, they're dogging hard today. flathead. We were just driving along, seen on the sounder, big school of fish. That's my second cast. That's a good flathead. You got a little legal bream and you got a really nice flathead. That's my second cast for 2 fish. You got a net? Oh, he's a nice flathead. Where is it? Oh, it's right in his gob. The wind is perfect. The wind's pushing us one way and the tide's just running on the other.
Got a lot of gusto for a Windsor fish.
Don't eat the fish. You get another head. Nothing I can do about that. Mine's behaving itself. Come on, flick off. Nice. That's a good floaty, that. For here, for the para. And it was worth pulling up. You see him on the sounder, you stop and you fish. You've got the odd little thing on the sounder here. Yeah, a little tiny brim on the bottom, so... Oh. Felt the hook. I thought it was going to be a stonker. Oh, it's one cast at the bridge. Stop it. Camera off. I turned it off. I just got two... Oh, and again, 2 big whacks. Yeah, he's got to be on there. Yep. Ah. What? Tail. It's not what I wanted. Down him again. Good fish, he just won't run. Ah, that's why he's a big flathead. You got that net there, mate. I would say big flathead for Parramatta. Like they're not a... Like tomorrow where I'm going to Lake Quarry. Oi, get in there. They're a little flathead. There's some weight in there. Still chunky. Oh yeah. Get off me. That's not good. Yeah, anywhere else but the para, man, these would be delicious.